Thursday hoops. It's the Boston Celtics going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think it's time to get courtside with Kevin Harlan. He's already in Cleveland, ready to call the game.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. First for the Celtics, Smart is out there with White. And holding down the middle, a tremendously hard-working and versatile big man out of the Dominican Republic, Al Horford. Then there's Brown. And for Cleveland,
you know, the Cavs have been very mindful of remaining flexible in terms of the salary cap. And when you do this, you set yourself up to perhaps make a big splash in free agency at some point, and you know what's coming. They might have a chance to re-sign LeBron in 2014 with how their books look.
so Cleveland will get the first possession. Garland defended by Smart. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Smart with the ball. He kicks to Brown. Defended by Mitchell. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Brown. Horford's got the first points up on the board here for the Celtics. On defense, the Celtics. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. Doing a good job staying tight on their perimeter shooters is something that he wants his guys to focus on. He knows how much this team can hurt you if you give them too much room on the perimeter, and they're determined not to let that happen in this one, gentlemen.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the three ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
Austin with the ball. After the missed three from Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and it's Brown missing.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Garland. It's good from long range.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Outside, White. Dishes to Horford. Here's Smart. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Smart's got himself on the board with 3 there. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Lever, he's covered by Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. There's the pick. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Smart kicks to White. The feed to Smart. Launches it. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Garland passes it to Mitchell. Here's the three. Gets the bucket. Mitchell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
And here are the Cavaliers now after the basket by Boston. He feeds it to Allen. 5 on the clock. Garland. And Boston with the rebound. Outside, White. Knocked away. And pushing it up, here's Boston.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And White with the block. White left side. From past the arc. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yep, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
There's the pass to Allen. There's the pick. Garland throws it up high, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
Here's White after the made shot from Allen. Feeds to Brown. Back to White. Kicks to Smart. 13 feet away. That is good. Smart's got 8 points.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
You got him.
He dishes it to Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. No good from Mitchell.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
It's Brown with the drive. The dish to Smart. Tatum. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Celtics. And that one misses.
You know, you think of what a typical Eastern Conference team plays like, and you often think of the Celtics. I mean, they like to slow it up. They'll play hard D and take their fouls when they can. Still the Celtics last year were just average when it came to playing the rest of the conference.
Garland defended by Smart. Garland. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 5. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Well, and back to the Celtics, even as you said, Clark, they do all the things most Eastern Conference teams do well. They just couldn't keep it together, Steve, to finish far above 500 in the East.
Well, losing Rondo was a huge part of it, as they had to adjust their entire offense midway through the season. And I think a lot of it, too, is, the rest of the East has caught up to them, and time is finally catching up to them.
Here's White, and here's Boston. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Smart. To the middle. Brown outside. No good from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Mitchell kicks to Allen, and he lays in the alley-oop.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
Boy, I hope we see a few more of those.
The screen from Bryan. Three-pointer. Good on the shot. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, they've really come out on fire with the killer instinct here, absolutely torching it from beyond the arc.
Pass to Mitchell. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Garland defended by Smart. He kicks it to Allen. Buries it down low. He has 6.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
Now here's White. White gets the screen from Griffin. White drives in. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Going back to what you were saying, you can really tell they're focused in this game.
Yeah, you sometimes can see it, and you can even feel it when you're around the team, Kevin, when everybody is zeroed in and homed in on what they need to do, and oftentimes it results in very sharp, effective play.
And that one falls for White. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And both free throws good for White.
Well, last season, I think officially brought the immediate championship aspirations of the Celtics to a close. The 7th seed in the East, dispatched in the first round by the Knicks. The rebuild was on in full cycle.
And the basket by Rubio.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
So it's the Celtics now. 6-point game. Here's Griffin. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And back to the Celtics, making the playoffs, sure, but, not like Steve back in 08 or 2010.
Well, this has been a phenomenal era, with KG and Pierce that is now a thing of the past. But look, they've hoisted a championship banner, very close to another. But it's just time to move on, and that's just the way it is in the NBA. These things go in waves, and The Celtics now in rebuilding mode.
Williams gets the bucket.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Here's Rubio. After the made shot from Williams. Love kicks to Rubio. Love. Kept alive. Lopez passes to Okoye. Lopez sets a screen for Rubio. Cleveland moving the ball around. Rejected by Griffin. Williams, a screen on Rubio. There's the three. And again, Boston with the triple. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Celtics?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Here's Rubio. Following the three-pointer by Boston. Dishes it to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Rob. Here we go, one-on-one. And White kicks to Richard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Now, here's Rubio. Love kicks to Rubio. Nailed from three-point land. Rubio's got 5.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but, you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Guys, with the way Kevin Love has added to his game every season, you know, both with his three-point shooting and slimming down to become more mobile, where does he go from here with his game? He's already a very complete player, but knowing him and how he works at it, he'll find something he can improve on.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play, even with a defender draped all over him. He's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And I'll tell you one more thing about him, Steve. He sets a screen maybe better than anybody. And if he rolls off of it, he gets the ball and gets a clean look. It's automatic.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Well, Clark, you mentioned how Kevin Love has slimmed down. I agree. He's really transformed his body since he came to the NBA, hasn't he, Steve?
Yeah, he has. He's much leaner now, does yoga and a lot of core strengthening exercises in the offseason. Still a beast on the board. He's got that leverage, that lower body strength in order to be able to root players out on that weak side of the glass.
I don't want to let the monkey, but you do yoga as well, don't you?
I do, and I'm leaner now and stronger than ever.
You've never looked better.
Thanks, Kev.
You've never looked better.
Appreciate that.
Now, here's Okoye. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Austin with the ball, leading by 12. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Richard. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Love in the post. He's against Williams. And there's the feed to Rubio. Here's the screen. Rubio gets a screen from Lopez. And it's Okoye, that time on the assist by Rubio.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Celtics lead by 13. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and they're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
And so it's Boston with it. Kabangele. Lopez covering. Pass to Horford. Kabangele. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. The Celtics shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Well, just last season, I mean, this is a club that knocked down about 82% of its free throws. Really outstanding numbers.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
The first free throw is good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Gentlemen, remember, Kevin Love was the 5th overall pick back in 2008. And through hard work, he's transformed his body and expanded his game. He said, I love people telling me what I can't do, telling me this is your ceiling. I think all kids in basketball should never put a limit on themselves. I was able to get out of my comfort zone, and because of that, I'm a much better player. Not only physically, but mentally as well. Kevin?
Yeah, his great skill level has always been his edge. Thanks, Doris. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Celtics leading by 13. Number 30, defended by Stevens. The pass to Davidson. He feeds it to Horford. He's going up against Love. Clock at 6. With the floater. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
You know, I don't get caught up in whether Horford is a power forward or center. All I know is he can ball, and his skill set allows him to be productive and consistent.
That's good from Horford. And Horford, a great combination of skill, Steve, and toughness.
Yeah, but he's one of my favorite players in the league. Just such a high skill level, but tough. He rebounds, he defends well. He can guard either the power forward or center position. And a winner. Remember, he won 2 NCAA championships at Florida.
So Horford gets 2.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Down by 15. Feeds it to Love. Nato back to Love. The shot no good. Number 30, defended by Stevens. Pass to Davidson. Uncovered. And too long on the shot.
You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot it.
Mobley, guarded by Horford. Passes it to Stevens. Back to Love. From the arc. Gets it to go. Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now, but he's finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
Davidson. The Cavaliers pull it in. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Kicks to Okoye. He dishes it to Love. Backing him down. Fades. And again, it's Cleveland. Celtics leading by 10. Here's the screen. Kabangele. No good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Number 30, defended by Okoye. Off the screen. Misses off the left iron. Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Stevens. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block, but that one's going to count.
And a new group in for the Celtics. For Boston, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Smart dishes to Brown. Tatum, defended by Allen. 6 to shoot. The pass to Davidson. This one for 3. That's good. And the Celtics lead by 11.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
You stink, Cleveland!
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Garland. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 7 points in the game.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Austin with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Tatum. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Cleveland moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, especially at the defensive end of the floor, Kevin. Let's see how many times he steps into a passing lane and comes up with a steal tonight, because he is just a major force at that end of the court.
And another thing about his game that's really noticeable is how well he handles defensive pressure when he's getting his shot off. He's a very composed shooter.
The free throw drops for Mitchell. And so he makes both from the line.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, and that's really important. You've got to continue to attack.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5.
Yeah, look at me.
He passes to Davidson. Puts up a 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Mitchell kicks to Allen. Garland. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Allen with the jam.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Austin with the ball. After the made shot from Allen. Allen with the rebound. Here's Mitchell. He's covered by Brown. All alone. And again, it's Cleveland. Here's Smart. 8 points for him. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know of any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
On defense, Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
The Celtics have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
That's a great job from the line this quarter.
The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell, defended by Smart. Pass to Mitchell. A jump hook. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Mitchell's got 9.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
The dish now to Brown. Left side, Brown. Horford backing in. Smart. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 11. Here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. It's blocked. And here comes the break. Davidson passes to Smart. Garland, he's covered by Brown. Pass to Mitchell. Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. Blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Celtics making a change here. Boston with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They set the pick. It's Brown on the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Griffin. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Griffin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him. You know, you get the kind of love Blake Griffin has gotten for dunking on everybody in the league. It doesn't go over well with your opponents. I noticed last season teams started to get a lot more physical with him because of that.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Here's Brown. That's good. Brown's got 7 points.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
And with hard fouls becoming a topic of discussion last season for LeBron James and certainly for Blake Griffin, Steve, what's your take? Does Griffin change his style of play? Does the league step in to protect players like him? How do you view that?
Well, the league already does protect everybody. I mean, you can't commit a hard foul these days without it being called flagrant. So, I mean, I think Griffin is fine. He just needs to continue to improve. And what he can do more than anything is develop a low post game that would translate into the playoffs.
Here's Brown after the made shot from Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. And Blake Griffin again. 6 points for him.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. And so important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
Here's Mitchell. Following the basket by Blake Griffin. Garland defended by Smart. Garland defended by Smart. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Allen. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here's Boston. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Outside, White. He kicks it to Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Passes to Mitchell. There's a good screen. Allen left side. Shot clock at 6. Let's go. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Cavaliers making a switch here. And here's Boston. They're on a 15-4 run. Tatum. The shot is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. Garland. That one off the back iron and out.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Pick by Griffin. Three-pointer. No luck. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing?
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Now here's Griffin. Again, Griffin missing.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it. Right there!
There's a screen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Celtics leading by 14. Smart kicks to Griffin. Dishes it to Smart. 41 seconds left to play here in the half. White the pass to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. From down in the low post, it goes. Griffin's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Fires the 3. The shot misses. Boston's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. White dishes to Brown. Back to White. Releases. Drained for 2 points. White's got 7. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Celtics out in front. They lead by 18. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
From the 2K Sports Studios, I'm Damon Bruce. They're at the breakout at Quicken Loans Arena, and it's turning into a blowout, folks. The Celtics rolling early on. They've done a great job executing their offense. They've been avoiding sloppy mistakes. There's been some great work in this one by Blake Griffin. He's got 8 points and is putting out the effort defensively as well, making his presence felt on both ends of the floor. And the Cavaliers, they've been struggling a bit. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. Kevin Love playing with confidence. He's got 5 points, and he's been making some nice contributions on the glass, too. That'll be all for us here at the studios as we head back to the start of the third quarter with Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris. Thanks so much for joining me.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Mitchell.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Now here's Smart. Brown outside. The feed now to Smart. Back to Brown. White. His three-pointers off the mark. And there's the pass to Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. Shot's good. Mitchell's got the first points of the second half here for Cleveland.
I thought the defense really kind of slacked off there. He's going to drill those threes when he gets a good look.
He feeds it to Smart. Brown with the screen on Allen. The screen from Brown. Tatum defended by Allen. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Lever, he's covered by Brown. Here's Mitchell. Al Horford with the rebound.
Horford missed a big chunk of that 2011-12 season after he tore the pectoral muscle in his shoulder. But he bounced back last season, and he arguably had his best year of his NBA career. Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Cleveland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And going back down, Wolfy, a career high, Clark, last season in minutes played.
Yeah, he averaged a double-double for the first time in his career, Kevin, so that injury didn't give the Hawks pause. They rode Horford more than ever, and he was up to the challenge.
He hits Brown with the drive. 6 to shoot. Outside, White. Launches a 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this 3rd quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
Knocked loose. Pass to Mitchell. Not enough on that one as it misses.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Here's White. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Well, he was somebody you didn't want to put at the line a year ago. He made 85% of his attempts.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for White. Timeout called, Cleveland.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Mitchell. White covering. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And here's Smart. 11 points in the game. Feeds it to Brown. Fires from deep. Boston, no good that time either.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just 1 make in their 5 attempts.
Passes it to Mitchell for 3. And the shot is good. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's his 2nd three-pointer of the half and his 3rd overall.
Now White. He's got 9. There's the double team with Allen. Brown kicks to Horford. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
You know, his shot's been pretty accurate today, but he has not had his usual share of opportunities.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Mitchell. White covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Mitchell. For the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Now here's White. Horford kicks to White. Lets the 3 fly. And that one's good. White's got 12 points in the game.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
The other thing that jumps out to me is just the big number of assists they've had. The offensive efficiency has been a major factor.
And he makes the first. And the Celtics making a change here. Good on both.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Right there! Who got him? I got him!
On the wing, Williams lets it go from deep.
Get it!
It's rebounded by Okoye. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Love the pass to Mitchell. Garland kicks it to Allen. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Boston making a switch here. Celtics leading by 15. Kabantele, defended by Allen, pulls it up. Rebounded by Okoye. Cleveland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Rubio with it. He has 5. Nato, back to Rubio. Lock at 6. From the left block, uses the glass that time, and it's good. Rubio's got 7 points.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And the Celtics lead by 15. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Love with the screen for Rubio. Love outside. Nato. Back to Love. Fires for 3. Rebound by Williams. Celtics leading by 15.
Well, for Kevin Love, guys, last season, in my mind, the most trying of his career. I mean, he broke his hand going into the season, came back, and then broke it again. He ended up playing only 18 games for the season and never really found the rhythm at all.
And that one's good. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. They set the pick. Nato makes it off the glass. And Kevin Love, known for his great dedication to training in the offseason, he actually broke his hand doing knuckle push-ups. I remember reading the story so clearly with that training staff.
Yeah, he was doing it with the staff at the time, and maybe they take those out of the regimen. I mean, come on.
That's right. Rubio outside. Nato. Off target from outside.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
No one near him. Kept the wide by Boston. That's good. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Now here's Love. He has 5. Back to Rubio. Nato, the tray. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. He has 5.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
It's Brown with the drive. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Brown's got 12. The Cavaliers trail by 16. It's a pick by Love. Nato. 6 to shoot. Rubio outside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, it's natural to worry about how Rubio would be able to play after tearing his ACL, but, you know, he came back last season and showed he still could create space and drop that perfect pass to a teammate. Boy, he's fun to watch. He's a real magician with the basketball.
You guys are crazy, yeah!
That free throw good from Rubio. Clark, you talked about the impressive recovery of Ricky Rubio, the knee injury. Steve came back better than ever.
Yeah, well, being young helps for sure. The recovery period happens a little quicker, but I think it also showed his great work ethic. He really attacked his rehab, and I think that bodes well for his future development of his game also.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
You know, there are not a lot of point guards who can flirt with triple doubles, but Ricky Rubio is clearly one of them, guys. I mean, you know he's going to score and rack up assists, but he can get to the rebounding column as well. Some nights, he's right there in that triple double range.
He dishes it to Williams. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, and Rubio, and I'm going to borrow a phrase here from Clark Kellogg right to my left here, a stat sheet stuffer. He gets rebounds, he gets steals, he gets assists, he's all over the floor.
You know, the big thing he has to improve, though, Kevin, is just his shooting. He does everything else well, but he's got to improve his outside shot just to keep the defense honest when they're guarding him.
That's good from Williams.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. He's off on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Lever, light covering.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
Horford with a screen on Love. Smart dishes to Williams. Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Garland. And again, it's Cleveland. Celtics leading by 12. Tatum, he's guarded by Love. Here's Horford. Cannot hit. Cleveland's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Cleveland moving it around. Garland off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Now here's Smart. Not a lot of room. Tatum, he's guarded by Love. Goes up low. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, here's a guy who gives the coach the luxury of a very simple play call, which is just the ISO. Get him the ball and get out of the way, and good things are going to happen.
And you know what? He's like a tank when he's coming down the lane. Lay into him as hard as you can. You're not going to be able to knock him off balance.
Brown, he's checked in for Williams.
Way to hit it.
1:25 left to play in the third. Lever, he's covered by Brown. Pass to Mitchell. Cleveland the rebound. Pass to Stevens. There's a minute left in the third. Garland defended by Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Garland sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 14 points for him.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's White. He's got 12. Here's Smart. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Smart's got 13. Here's Mitchell. 22 points for him. With 1 on the clock. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The free throw drops for Mitchell. Tatum can't hit. And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics lead by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. They set the pick. They double him with Horford. Pass to Mitchell. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got his fourth rebound in this one. Boston leading by 9. Tries it from 9. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Allen, right side. And the pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Leads him in there. Here's Mobley. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The first one falls, and the Celtics making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Celtics leading by 7. It's off his leg. And the officials saying it was kicked. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Brown kicks to White. From the corner. Misses off the right iron. Pass to Mitchell. Now the dish to Okoye. He kicks it to Allen. White on him. Tries from the block. Allen's shot is off.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Brown with it, now guarded by Mitchell. Tatum. And that's collected by Love. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Okoye. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Now here's White. He passes to Horford. To the paint. Brogdon. The Cavaliers making a switch here. And Horford, here we go.
Great job taking right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
That free throw missing. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And he's good on the second. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Left side, Love. Shot clock at 6. Allen passes to Love. The three. No good. And it's Boston the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Brown. Soft touch off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 8.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Kicks it out to Love. Fires the three. Oh, that's blocked. Lever. Good on the triple. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Tatum, he's guarded by Love. Left side, Brown. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And for the Cavaliers, it's been a real struggle against Brown.
He's got 14 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
That free throw good from Brown. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Al Horford. And Brown drops them both. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Mitchell kicks to Allen. Griffin's there. Allen passes to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The free throw drops for Mitchell. And so he hits both. Celtics leading by 5. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
Here's Mitchell. Lets it fly. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. The Celtics have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
48 minutes.
And another thing he's known for all over the league is what an angry shot blocker he is. He does it with an attitude when he knocks it out of the air and sends it behind the shooter.
It's Brown with the drive. Shot is off.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Dishes to Allen. Here's Mitchell. White covering. That's good. He's got 20.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Celtics leading by 3. Tatum fades away and sinks the tough shot. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. And the shot is good. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, fantastic performance from the arc here in the second half.
Outside, White. Dropped it. The feed to Brown from deep. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Horford.
I'm sure Coach would like to see them take more higher percentage shots. They have the lead, but they've not been able to knock down the threes as well as they did in that first half.
Here's Mobley. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Allen. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
The road back hasn't been an easy one, but they've managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
Picked by Horford. Dropped it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To take the lead. And Horford pulls it down. And for the Celtics, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Stolen by Allen. Leases. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Lever's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Now a timeout called by Boston. You have to like what we're seeing from Mitchell.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Backing down is White.
Come get it, come get it.
He feeds it to Horford. And there's a nice one-handed slam. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
So it's Boston now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Feeds it to Smart. Brown outside. 6 to shoot.
Throw down there, man.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Allen left side. Working on Horford. Post-up shot. Allen's shot is off.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Back to Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. Now here's Smart, defended by Mitchell. Pulls up on the elbow. And it's Brown missing.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And it's blocked by Brown. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Here's Mitchell. Garland. And right through it goes. He's got 22. Now a timeout called by Boston. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now. They're going for the throat now. I mean, a few more trips like that one, and we might be able to put this one in the books.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 5. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Allen, a screen on White. 14 feet away. Brown outside. Kicks it to Smart. Defended by Mitchell. From 10 feet out. Nice shot by Smart. And the Celtics lead by 7.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Celtics leading by 5. And he dunks it down.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Time is definitely not on their side at this point.
Yeah, they need a quick bucket.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Unloads from 9. The rebound by the Celtics. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Outside, White. He dishes it to Smart.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
Backs in. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 12. And he connects with the jumper. And now a 9-point Celtic lead.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Now here's Allen. Allen left side. And stolen by Horford. So we see Boston get the win here. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin.